Hey guys, welcome back. This is DKR StarCraft. But we are here actually for the DK lessons, and I hope you guys are enjoying season 4 of StarCraft. It's really exciting because there's a lot of changes. And I thought I would play Melalopolis on this time because they actually brought Melalopolis back to the StarCraft map pool. So I'm sure most of you are happy about it. It's a really balanced map compared to the other maps. Um, but anyhow, we are here to learn about the last of the Robo builds, which is the 4-gate Robo build. And this 4-gate Robo build is, for me personally, has been one of the very successful build orders to go against specifically for Terran. It could work also really well against Protoss. Not as decent, but still pretty good against Zerg. But mostly against Terran, because the Terran, usually against Terran, the most problem that Protoss have is where the Terran, is pretty good at walling off and defending its choke. So you want a way to get into their base, and this is actually one of the really good ways of going inside their base and doing a lot of damage. Now, of course, there's a lot of resources invested to it, so you gotta make a good amount of damage, or else you're gonna be a little behind. But you can transition really well out of it, because Robo builds are usually very safe and very safe, and they just account for a lot of tech routes that your opponent might be going. Now, of course, there's a 12 gateway, and then simulator when you have enough. And of course, because I've been talking to you guys, I got distracted. You just want to waste all your chrono boost because you don't really need it. And this build is actually best against your opponent when he's spawning in close air position. So in the map like Shadow Temple and Melopolis, if he's spawning close to you by air, then it's actually pretty good. That's where you want to be, or else it's going to take a long time for your warp prism to travel over. So this 4-gate Robo mainly consists of warp prism and using it to abuse to bypass the choke and go straight to their main base and do a 4-gate. And it's you just want to mainly use stalkers and zealot, but sometimes you can use a sentry to block off their choke, so they can't come back into their base to defend or something of that nature. Now, of course, you don't really need to save chrono boost, because you still gotta wait for the warp gate for the warp prism to actually come to your base. Come out of the Robo actually. So basically, you're gonna be using mainly your chrono boost on your Nexus or on your gateway or your cybernetic core, depending on the situation. You're gonna throw down your second gateway, and then when you have enough, you're gonna throw down your Robo. And basically, you're gonna look to throw down your third and then your fourth gateway. Of course, you want to hide this, so you don't want to reveal this. We're gonna make another stalker or zealot, up to you. And we're actually gonna throw down 2 more pylons. And after this, you're just gonna wait for your Robo to be done, and then you're gonna chrono boost out a warp prism.
You have research complete. You must construct additional.
So after this warp prism is done, all your gateways should be up and running. And by this time, you actually want to stop making probes, because you're gonna be attacking soon, and you want to have a 4 unit composition to go into that warp prism. And then you're gonna make either you're gonna probably make an observer just in case. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna actually start traveling over your warp prism to their base. And as soon as you warp in that initial push, the initial batch of units, you're gonna actually make another pylon. So you're gonna make mainly zealots, and you're gonna actually make another pylon, so you don't get supply block. And this is gonna be you gotta make a lot of damage with it, and you gotta make it pretty well because they can kill off your warp prism. So basically, after this, you should be in a good spot. You should be able to do a lot of damage, and if by then you can of course transition. And if you got your observer, so that if there's any DTs or banshees or of that nature, then you'll be prepared. And then you could add another gas, and then expand if you did a lot of damage, or you continue to take up to a different unit if you see him going for something like mass marines or something. Then you can like transition to Colossus or something of that nature. So that's pretty much the 4-gate roll build. It's pretty strong, and I hope you guys enjoyed that. So hope you guys liked it, and this is DK here. Remember guys, know your station. Peacing out.